That was the worst fucking clap.
Oh, let me just redo it. There you go.
There
you go.
How do you
Jeez.
not know how
Hello,
to
good
clap?
morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages. We got the Pocky Challenge here. We got Squidward there. Let's get it going. How's everyone doing? I'm doing amazing. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh, that's rim shot. Fuck, I always mess it up. All right.
What'd you do?
Applause.
Does it play on? Did it play on the last one? I didn't see the full one.
You didn't see the full one? Anyways, yes,
The
it
full
did.
episode.
Yes, it did. How's everyone doing?
We are up close and personal. If you guys,
Yeah, a little bit.
for those of you who actually view us like all the time. Also, we are
A little bit.
we're a little drunk.
Yeah, a little bit.
We were planning on doing this tomorrow, and
Honestly, we started just drinking and having a little bit of fun playing Diablo 3.
yeah,
We've been playing it for a little bit now.
we have we're addicted.
Yeah, we really are. And yeah, I mean, my hair's a mess. Cause, oh, by the way, carrots. Pablo's.
Oh yeah, can they see it?
So yeah, they can kind of see it.
I can kind of see
So we talked about it last time.
it. Last time, really?
I mean, not last time. Shit. We talked about it a while ago.
Oh god.
About our brand, Pablo's brand, and this was the design, just carrots.
Yeah. So hey, if you guys want one, we have a lot.
Yeah.
We have a lot.
So like,
We'll sell them to you. All right. Just hit us up. Okay.
Please let us know. 'Cause
Please let us know.
so much.
We are in debt.
Alrighty. How you doing? I think it's always a good place to start. How are you doing?
I'm doing actually fan-fucking-tastic, Ronald.
That's good.
Thank you for
Me too.
coming with me. Tell them what we did today. Tell them what we did.
So last night he actually.
Ronald, tell me. Hang on, real quick. Tell me why I opened the Bold Rock while I still have.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either,
I
bro.
don't know, dude.
Bro.
So last night yesterday he stayed over till today in the morning. He had to go mow his lawn. I was like, all right, cool. I'm like, look, we gotta record a podcast today, by the way. He's like, yeah, I know. So I expected that. You know, maybe around, I would say 2 latest. Because you said you were supposed to be mowing your lawn at like 2.
I left.
Or at 12.
I left his
Sorry.
house at about noon, and I was supposed to mow my lawn like right when I got there. But my parents were working out, and then they had to fix a water damaged spot in our house.
Yeah.
So we started at like 2:30, and then I came over at like 4.
Yeah. But I think it was a fun day.
It was a fun day.
He had some errands to do, and I just like tagged along. He needed to buy hoodies, shoes.
Guys, if you know me personally and you saw my shoes and you know me like right now, like in October of 2022, you would see my shoes are an absolute travesty.
Yeah.
They are
They
disgusting.
really are pretty bad.
I'm not a shoe guy. I'm really not. I've spent maximum like less than $100 on shoes. Personally.
Which is not too bad, I want to say.
Yeah.
But like, if you want nice shoes, you're looking around like $200, I think.
Yeah.
Is a good deal. So I kind of convinced him. He kind
Keep
of
drinking, motherfucker.
I just did.
I
I
didn't
kind of
see.
convinced him to get some Yeezys because I've had Yeezys, and I know he's always standing up and walking a lot during his job, and I've been there, so I knew they helped a lot, not kill my feet.
Yeah.
So he got some Yeezys, and we got some hoodies and shit, and you really wanted, for some reason, you were so determined to get a keychain for your new keys.
I don't like. I just recently.
You just recently,
I just recently got promoted in my job, and so I have keys to lock up and everything. And I wanted a nice keychain. All right.
Which I think that's fair to have, but you were so
Do I
fucking
have it?
determined. No, you
It's
don't. It's in the car.
car.
You were so determined to get a keychain. It's like we went to the mall just for a keychain. Really, is what it felt like. And you're like, I don't know, man. I just want to get the small things first, and then the big things later.
Well, that makes sense though.
Well, yes, it makes sense, but you are just doing it so you can get a fucking keychain. A fucking keychain.
Yes, Ronald. That's the fucking point.
All right, fair.
That's the point. To get the small things first, so you don't have to lug around. We were trying to get hoodies, undershirts, underwear, keychain, and other shit, right? And I didn't want to lug around like 3 hoodies, 2 pair of jeans.
But the thing is, we didn't even get hoodies at the mall, so you wouldn't have been
no, you're right.
Plugging them around.
You're right.
It was just the jeans.
We went to Marshalls.
Yeah, it would just been the jeans.
The jeans were $50. I still can't believe that.
Dude, I cannot understand why clothing is so fucking expensive.
Dude, the markup, man. People buy them because, like,
you have
it's
to. It's
name
them.
brand.
Yeah,
name brand.
Yeah.
I bought my jeans from American Eagle, and they just fit me well.
Yeah.
Like, my grandpa used to buy jeans only from Levi's.
Levi's are good.
Levi's are good,
but like I've never had Levi's. I don't think so.
I think they're like a certain size. He would get a certain size, and every place he went, it wouldn't fit him besides Levi's. So he had to get them at Levi's.
But even at Levi's, they're so expensive. Jeans in general are so expensive. Now, I'll be honest. I really don't do much clothing shopping. I literally just fucking drank.
Did you?
Yes, I probably promise.
Okay.
Anyways, like I have the luxury to say that my girlfriend loves to shop for me when it comes to clothing, so she kind of just does that part for me.
I wish. I have a girlfriend now. I need to ask her.
Yeah.
I need to ask her to do it.
My girlfriend's amazing. She does that for me. So
dude, she like every time we hang out, I always say to her like, "Hey, babe, I am wearing like sweatpants or shorts and like a hoodie or a t-shirt. Yeah. Just don't show me up." She's like, "Okay, no worries, babe." And then she fucking shows up looking hot as hell, like modeled out and everything.
You're so fucking loud.
Am I actually?
Yeah.
Well, that's
you talking. This is me talking.
All right, we're gonna have to. You're here. How about that? I do this.
No, don't do it. Last time I did that, remember?
Did it not work?
No, it worked. It was just so quiet.
So quiet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't be yelling.
Turn me down a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, no, she just shows up in like nice attire, like all the time. I'm like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, girl? Come on now. But
yeah, luckily my girl usually buys my clothing and shit. But I never knew how expensive clothing was until I was going out with her. What? Do
we look a little off center?
No.
Am I just leaning up? Here, you lean up too.
No, I like just chilling. It's a podcast. I feel like this stresses me out. I feel like people are like, why is he so tense? You gotta relax, dude.
No, actually, you're kind of right.
Just relax. You want to invite the Jack has trouble keeping it up, clearly.
Bitch.
But yeah, clothing is very expensive. I don't understand. But anyways,
it's cause girls always fucking buy clothing like all the time. Now online, holy shit! I bought. He made me buy Yeezys. He didn't make me buy.
I was like, hold on.
You didn't make me buy. Yeah. I really like the look of them, and
they're
honestly,
so comfortable. They're amazingly comfortable, and I like them.
We looked at like 3 different shoe stores.
I drank, by the way. Yeah, we looked at 3 different shoe stores. The thing is, like, you can't buy good and nice shoes. Like, look, my knowledge is very, very minimal, but like, you can't buy Air Jordans or whatever at shoe stores at the mall because they won't have them. They're limited edition. They're like,
you just have to go online nowadays.
Yeah,
and it sucks.
Yes. That's very true. Because I like to see them before I fucking buy them. Most of the times, I'm like, all right, I can buy this on Amazon. I can buy it online. But, like, shoes or clothing, I want to...
Ooh, after? Nice.
Shoes and clothing, I want to see them before I buy them.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay. After the podcast, you have to remind me. I want to wear your Yeezys. Just to remember. Like, because I've worn them once, I know. But I need to remember how they feel.
Yeah, I got you. You can do that tomorrow.
Cool. Word. You know I'm going to forget. And you're going to forget, too.
No, I'll remember. I'm almost certain.
You want a Pablo promise on that?
All right,
That's what I thought.
I'll Pablo promise I'll remember.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here, folks, first.
So, how did you feel about this?
Fuck you. Literally, fuck you. I hated it so much.
All right.
And I wish I died.
Interesting.
It was fucking awful. He does better with spice.
Yes, I do.
Even though I am technically half Mexican, none of that went to my taste buds. None of that.
So with me, I feel like I did pretty good. The only thing that fucked me over was that milk. Like
the milk? Really?
Yeah, because I drank it so quick.
Are you a milk drinker?
Nah.
What do you think about milk drinkers?
I mean, I don't really.
Me?
You drink
Fucking
a lot of
love
Yeah,
milk.
you love milk. I know you do.
I am a milk fiend. Anyone who tells me like, ew, you're a milk drinker, that's disgusting. I'll be like, well, I'm able to rip a tree in half. What the fuck are you able to do? My bones,
hold on.
I have never broken a bone in my life, guys. Never. Okay?
I gotta tell y'all a story.
Ooh, story time?
Story time.
Okay. Let's get into
Do
it.
you remember when I broke my pinky?
Do you remember the 21st night of September? I can't do this, man.
Yeah, no, you're pretty lit. You still have homework to do after this.
I do have fucking homework that's due at midnight, and it's what time is it?
It's 9:25. We got time.
We got time.
Yeah.
We got time.
Do you remember when I broke my pinky in middle school?
How'd you break your pinky? Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
So, oh my god,
Bombs up.
yeah, go for it.
I spilled a little bit.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm almost certain you were there. It was recess or whatever you call it nowadays.
Oh wait, it wasn't.
Yes,
yes. It was.
Yes,
no.
Hold on. Let me tell it. Let me tell the story. So it was recess, and
No, I'm just saying the name of it in middle school.
what?
We called it Fresh Air Club.
It was Fresh Air Club.
Remember that?
I do remember that.
6th and 7th
Fresh
grade,
Air
we
Club,
had
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
8th grade, they took it out.
I do remember that. Yeah.
I loved Fresh Air Club. That's so dumb.
It was
Such
fun.
a dumb
All right.
fucking name.
All right. Let me tell my story. Let me tell my story.
Go ahead.
So when I broke my pinky, there's this dude. Let's call him Johnny, right? And everyone's just fucking around, having fun. It's Fresh Air Club. It's recess, whatever. And I was fucking giving the guy a piggyback ride. Yes, this sounds pretty, don't even say it. You're gonna get canceled.
I will.
Yeah, I was giving him a piggyback ride, and I don't remember who. I think it was you. I might be wrong. It might have been someone else.
Okay.
So I'm giving this guy a piggyback ride, and someone else decides, yo, let me get on top of him. I'm almost certain it was you. Let me get on top of him. Jumps up, because that's something you would do too. That is something
I would do.
Jumps up, and now I'm trying to carry two fucking people, and I fall. My pinky from here goes all the way and touches the back.
Oh.
All the way and touches the back. Yep.
That's gotta hurt.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It was a pain in the fucking ass. And I was filled with adrenaline that I stood up and I was like, God damn, I don't know what I said. I was probably
Yeah.
saying shit or fuck or something because I was a
Bro,
fucking
you
middle
were a
schooler.
cool middle schooler.
I was a
You
cool
were,
middle
dude, you were
schooler.
cool as fuck, boy. Shit.
And I ran to the what we had. What are they called? Deans.
Deans.
Yeah. And I'm like, I just hurt my pinky. Like I fell and just like I told her the story and I went home and fucking turns out I broke it. And all they did was put a popsicle stick in at the hospital and wrapped it around. Like, yeah, you're good.
But okay, honestly,
That's supposed to help, actually.
kind of makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It keeps it straight and
It's
all
like
that.
what was it? Stilt? Is that what it's called?
I don't know, a popsicle stick. I mean,
Stint?
yeah, I think it's called a stilt. I think you're right, stilt. So I was like, my mom was mad. She's like, "That's all you're gonna fucking give him?" I was like, "Come on."
Oh, your mom would be mad at that.
Yeah, and they ended up giving me something better, and I was like, "Bet."
Was it like one of those metal braces?
No, it was a fucking popsicle stick. It looked like a popsicle stick. I mean, it was
Whoa,
probably
whoa,
like,
no. Did your mom you said your mom complained and?
oh yeah, they gave me a metal brace. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
which I mean, bitch is straight now, but
Well, yeah.
but yeah,
I
that
would hope.
shit was fucking horrible. Now that gave me a story to tell you that I don't think I've ever told you. Yeah, did I ever tell you the story where I sprained my ankle?
I will have another story after that.
Okay.
About how I sprained my ankle, but ladies first.
Wait a second. So I was in middle school. It was
Okay.
right before my birthday too, which sucked.
That sucks.
Yeah. So in middle school we had the playground. Not middle school, sorry. In elementary school we had the playground and everything, right? And as kids we would jump from like the highest place. I don't know if you did that as an elementary school.
Highest place and try and see if you can land it.
Yeah, things like that, right?
I think I could. I was scared as fuck to do it, but I would still do it.
See, I wasn't scared. I honestly, like, all jokes aside, like, I would do it without a problem. It was fun. I don't know why. It was
You
fun.
got balls, bro.
I don't know. We just like everyone would do it, and I just like, fuck it. And so I'd
Yeah.
do it. So we were playing tag and all that, and I was like at the highest place, like right before the slides, and the slides were pretty fucking tall. I would say probably like from the ceiling height. And as a kid, that's pretty tall.
That is pretty tall.
You know?
Yeah, you're right.
And I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't gonna jump. I was looking or something. I think I was it or something. Someone else was it. And this girl fucking tags and pushes. And I wasn't ready to land.
Wait, you said this was in middle school?
No, in elementary school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't
my
know the
bad.
girl.
Yeah, you don't know. Pushes me and I fall, and instead of like landing straight, I land like that and put all my weight to it.
Ooh.
What pissed me off and what pissed my parents off, I went to the teacher that was like, looking over and all that, and I
Yeah.
told her everything, right? Like I fell, it hurts a lot. Like I was limping. I was like literally like jumping on one foot. And this fucking, excuse my language, bitch goes, nah, you'll be fine. Just finish the whole day. So I had to finish after recess, which was like I'd say probably like 2 hours, with my ankle hurting like a bitch.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And I went
bro.
to, through the bus and all that. That's another 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I got home. Worst part about it, my parents weren't home. My mom wasn't home. And at the time, I didn't have a phone because we weren't moving yet. But at the time, I wasn't.
You were in 5th grade, right? 5th grade?
Yeah, 4th, 3rd grade. I didn't have a phone. Like,
I got my first phone when I was like 12, 6th grade. I think.
yeah, 6th grade. That's when I got my phone too. No one was home, so I was so fucking hurt because they hurt like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And at the second time, I was like, "Fuck, no one's home." I tried to go up to my room. I couldn't make it up the stairs. I literally sat halfway through the stairs until my parents came home. Not my dad didn't come because he's working. My mom came home. I told her, I was like, "This what happened." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I don't think I got a cast. No, I didn't get a cast. I got, I think, a brace or something, and they gave me crutches. But I was so fucking mad that the teacher wouldn't let me leave.
That shit sucks.
Yeah.
That shit sucks.
Because I can remember the pain. I can remember going home, telling everyone at the bus, I was limping everywhere, basically. I was jumping and limping, and no one cared. My friends cared, obviously, but, the teachers didn't go fuck.
Yeah, teachers don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Literally, dude, that shit happened to me. I don't know if it was worse than yours.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was because mine swelled up, so bad.
Ooh, that
So
sucks.
let me tell you.
What'd you sprain again?
My ankle.
Okay.
So, this wasn't in elementary school or anything. It was in college. My freshman year of college, second semester, literally.
When did I not hear about this?
I 100% told you just forgot.
All right, fair.
Okay. Literally, guys. Literally, so it was the last day of school. Last day of, I had a group presentation for my theater class. I think that was my only class that day because I'm pretty sure I skipped the next class. I had an exam and everything, but obviously I couldn't make it. Mm-hmm. And I emailed her. I took it again, literally next semester too. So she really sized me.
That's good.
I appreciated that. Anyways, I was going down these steps, and I was a little late for class. I would have been 2 minutes late if I was going when I woke up and everything. So it wasn't too bad. It's whatever. I was going and I didn't skip a step. I just kind of missed it. And these are concrete steps, and it rained earlier in the morning, or it was still raining or something.
Yeah.
I slipped my heel and landed with my full force, with my full weight on the ankle.
So your foot wasn't like that. It was like that, right?
It was
same
100
thing.
100%.
Yep.
An 90 degree angle.
Yep.
And I just heard I was like, oh shit, okay, go to class. Oh shit. Sorry. It was bad. Yeah. So I go into class, and I'm just waiting there. Everyone's doing their group presentations. I think my group was second or third, and at this point it swelled to the size of a baseball.
Ooh.
It's bad. And so I was limping up front. I was like, okay, guys, when it was my turn to talk, I was like, okay, guys, so this is whatever. And about 70% through my speech or my part, I was like, hey, in our college, they want us to call them by their first names. I can't remember his name. I think it was Ben or something. I was like, hey, Ben.
The
Professor. Yeah.
That's weird.
It's to show more of a connection between student and teacher, I guess.
That makes sense.
Instead of just authoritative versus, student.
Yeah, professor this, professor that.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
So I call him Ben. I was like, hey, Ben, can I sit down real quick? I sprained my ankle. I'm pretty sure it's swelling to the size of a softball right now, and it fucking hurts. All right, obviously I didn't say fucking, but it really hurts, and I don't think I can say the rest of my part. You know what I mean? He's like, oh my god, yeah, go ahead.
That's good.
So that was nice, and I just took the rest of the day off. It was, you want to show you a picture of it? Have you seen the picture of it? Yes. I have a picture of it.
Yes, I remember you telling me this. Yep, I remember you telling me this now. Yep.
Yeah. It was literally, guys, size of a softball.
Yep.
It was just a huge lump on the side of my left ankle.
Fuck, I thought I was going to get you.
Nope. Fuck. Close, though. You've gotten me once today, though.
Yeah?
There you go. It was bad. It was the size of a softball. And I had to use crutches for 6 to 12 weeks. Yeah. I used it for 2 weeks and then walked on it. I was fine. But I have never broken a bone.
Yeah. Well, besides my pinky, I've never really broken a bone.
Yeah.
I don't really classify that as really breaking a bone.
I wouldn't.
But like, you know.
I mean, I haven't even done that, but
yeah.
I wouldn't
I can
count
do it.
that. Because I am a milk drinker.
Anyways, lesson learned: drink your milk, stay hydrated, stay bony. Anyways, the book of question.
We haven't done the.
That is the intro. We always start off with the book of questions. So that was the intro.
25 minutes in.
25 minutes in, yeah. Book of questions.
Okay.
Okay.
So, if you had a child who was your clone, a delayed intentional twin, do you think that your hard-won self-awareness and self-knowledge would enable you to be a better parent for him or her than your parents were for you? Basically, if you had a clone of yourself, would you be a better parent than your parents were to you?
No.
Really? Why?
Okay. Yes and no. No if it's my first child. Yes if it was my second child. Because how am I going to know that this kid is just like me from the ages of, I don't know, 0 to 5?
That makes sense.
I really wouldn't know. I don't know, like, oh, that's how I was as a kid. Because I'll be honest, I have a bad memory. You can ask my family, you can ask my sister, really. She always knows that I don't recall any memories from my childhood. So at that point, I don't think I would know. Maybe in the later stages of teenager / what we are aged right now, 20, 21. Those times, yes, I feel like I would know because it's my exact clone, and I can honestly tell you I remember way better now. But from my beginning years, no, I don't think I'd be a better parent than my parents.
I think I would. The only reason,
Okay.
Also, real quick, you want to pause because I really need to break the leak. I really need to.
You really need to pee.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a
quick
break.
5.
Yep.
All right, guys, we'll be back.
Stay tuned. His answer is next.
There you go.
Anyways, we are back. That was a fun trip. Anyway, what's your answer to that?
So, if I was a clone and I was like a delayed clone and I was taking care of myself, the thing is I think I am very self-aware of myself.
Okay.
Now, I've heard that a couple times now. There's this thing that we did in theater, which is, I don't know how you describe it. What you try and do is you try and stand completely still, and the entire class asks you questions. Some can be personal as fuck, and some could be just general, and you see what kind of, lack of a better word, triggers you.
Yeah.
And makes you like twitch your arm, play with your fingernails, or like do any of those little ticks that people do when they're nervous. Now, excuse me. Oh, god damn.
You good there, bud?
I am good there.
All right.
Yeah. And I barely twitch because I would like to say I am very self-aware. Sorry, there was a gnat in the room. I would like to say I am very self-aware. I've heard that a couple times, and but I feel like if I were to raise myself, I would already know what I'm thinking when I want something, or when I am complaining about something, or when I am lazy about something, da 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 da. So I feel like I could motivate myself to do the right things and say, hey, like, just get this done. It's going to make you excel in the long run, and it's going to better your well-being later on. You just have to trust me. You just have to I'll word it in a way that I would understand at that age.
Yeah.
I feel like I would be able to be a better parent than my parents were. Just because I know, like, I'm no shade to my parents whatsoever. Like, I think they did a good job raising me. I think they did a phenomenal job. All right, I really do respect how they did raise me, and also how I reacted when I would get in trouble or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because in my family, I have 2 sisters, and I am I'm the youngest, and I'm the golden child. The only reason I am the golden child is because I know when to shut the fuck up. Plain and simple.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Is that kind of the same with you?
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, like, my 2 sisters, I love them to death, of course. Love them to death. They have a mouth on them. They have a mouth. And they will release that to my dad whenever he's mad.
Ugh, that's not good.
Not good at all. I know even when my dad is wrong or in the wrong,
shut up.
I know when to shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm lucky enough to have a dad that is usually not wrong. Usually not wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, from...
Like if I try to see it from his
perception?
I try to see it from his perspective.
That's what I meant to say, too.
Are you a little?
I'm a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I try and see his perspective on whenever I'm in trouble.
Yes.
Once I do that, shut the fuck up. In his words, what I do is I kind of let him... I don't blow the sails of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of let the wind die down,
and then
let him calm down, and then we talk about just don't do this again. Okay? I calm him down. My sisters, however, they raise hell. They raise hell when they also, if y'all are watching this, you know you do. Okay? They already know they do. But
do they watch our podcast? Do they know about our podcast?
I don't know if they do. I think I'll tell them. It's whatever.
Continue.
Yeah. But I just know how to calm my dad down, and because in the end, it's not worth it. You're never gonna win with your dad.
That's true.
Especially if you're living under his roof.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just better. Like, he has authority, especially if he's paying for the room I live in. Mm-hmm. After I'm 18, if I still choose to live there, he's got final say.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, no matter how crazy it is, I'm still living there rent-free and living under his roof. You know what I mean?
Now, to turn that into another question. Because as you were saying that, I was thinking, do you think your sisters are like that because they're girls, or because that's how they were raised, or how they grew up?
Oh, I think you got that.
I didn't get it. Sorry, continue. Do you think it's because they're girls, or how they were raised?
No. You know what it is?
What?
They get it from my dad. 100%. They are more like my dad than I am, and I'm more like my mom. My mom is very gentle.
She's very calm.
Very calm, very caring.
Yeah.
I get the most of that from my mom. Every time my dad is mad, he always tells me, like, dude, this
That's
not.
not. Continue.
I got him, and I let him go. God damn it. Whatever.
Continue.
Every time my dad is mad, like sometime outside of the house or whatever, he will say to himself, channel Jack and my mom. Channel Jack and my mom. Channel Jack and my mom. Because me and my mom are so similar.
Yeah.
We just try and make the best of scenarios, and we try to look at the good side. We try to calm down the other. We try to understand the other side without putting in our own opinions. We try and let our opinions to the side, let you talk first, and then if it's necessary, we express our opinions. If it's not, if it's going to cause more trouble, we don't. You know what I mean? So, that's what he kind of does to try and calm himself down. And I just try to reinvigorate that whenever I'm with anyone.
I think that's funny because, quite honestly, I don't think I'll ever see that side of you because we have never gotten like mad at each other or
once.
When?
It was when I remember it vividly. So it was a very fleeting day. It was a couple hours when I was mad at you.
Okay.
And we got in a little bit of a fight. A little bit. Like, nothing crazy. It was a little bit. So it was when your first long-term girlfriend.
Okay.
And you first had sex with her. We're getting personal.
Okay, I don't know if I want to put this on there, but okay, continue. Fair.
And if you want, we can cut this out. It's fine. It's whatever. But I remember that night that you told me, like, hey, I just lost my virginity to this person while you were like 13, 14, something like that.
All right, don't put me out there.
I'm putting you on blast right now.
All right.
And I was like, dude, like, I know we just had I didn't agree with that at that time. I didn't agree with that at the time. I expressed it to you. You're like, dude, it's okay. It's whatever. And we had a little back and forth, but I slept it off. Next day, we were fine. And I remember you asked me, like, dude, you good? I was like, what? Yeah. And you were like, oh, you like about last night? I was like, dude, I'm fine. It's whatever. Just be safe. Whatever. You remember that?
Yeah, I think I remember you saying that part. I think I do remember
that. I'm pretty sure is the only time we've ever had a fight.
Damn, I genuinely didn't remember.
Right?
Yeah.
I only remember it because it was our only fight. And I'm 100% sure we haven't had another fight since.
Yeah. And I don't think and
I wouldn't even classify that as a fight.
Yeah,
it was just as a disagreement.
Yeah, you're just kind of like, yo, what the heck?
Yeah.
And you were young. I'll say, like, at that age, you were very... How would I put it to words? You were very virgin. That's the only way I can put it.
You were very virgin.
Right? So, like, things like that.
100% I was. 100%. I will 100% agree with you with that.
Yeah. Things like that. I think, like, you were just like, dude, you're too young. Which, I'll be honest, yes. I was way too young. Way, way, way too young. And I don't think I regret it. In hindsight, I think about it. Yes, I do agree. I was very young and probably shouldn't have, but I don't think I regret it because at the end of the day, it built me to the way I am.
It built you, right?
Yeah. Like small things like that, small chapters you can say like that, built me to who I am. But yes, I do remember you kind of getting mad, and I remember texting you like, "Yo, we good from yesterday?" And you're like, "Yeah, I don't care." Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what you're talking about. Like, yeah, me neither. Anyways,
Yeah, me neither. No, we're good.
Yeah.
like okay.
but yeah, I don't even think that you were fully mad that like I don't think I'll ever see you being like
Like fully mad at you for anything.
yeah.
I don't think I would either. Either.
Fair.
Like even though like we're planning like to like move in together like in a few years or whatever.
Yeah, or
Like
planning
even when
on
we move
business.
together, I think like it's a good yeah, exactly. I think it's a good investment and I think it's good like I don't think I'll have any problems with you. The only problems like I think we'll have is you with me because of how messy I leave my room.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing. I'll make sure
And I think with that, I am pretty good at setting boundaries.
Yeah.
In the way of, come on, Jack, you're leaving your fucking shit on the ground. Clean it up, dude.
I mean, you've done it like in the last 2 weeks when I've left my food at your house.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, dude. You make a joke out of it, and I'm like,
it's my fault. I will say it's definitely 100% on. Well, of course it's on me. I just need to, I need to be better about that.
And like, I understand your jokes, and I think they're funny, but like at the same time, I'm like,
oh my god, you think I'm funny?
Your jokes sometimes.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, motherfucker.
And I'm like, come on, you know better. And that's when you're like, my bad. I'll clean it up. Yeah. I was like, all right, cool. Anyways, next time it happens, I'm like, yo, don't forget to clean it up.
Here's the thing. This is why I'm so against trying to move in with a girl. Like right at hear me out.
Okay.
At this point in my life, I'm 21.
Yes.
I have a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And like I want to move in with her at some point.
Uh-huh.
Right? She's great. She's amazing. She's whatever. That sounds so mean. I'm so sorry. If
you're watching, yeah.
She's 100% watching. I don't know if she's okay with me saying her name on here, but I will let her decide that at a later point.
Yeah.
I don't want to move in with her first. That's the thing. Excuse me. I've had 2 living situations where I've had one roommate the first time, which was in college, and then the next the next time it's distracting me too. And then the next time I was living with 3 roommates. The 3 roommates was awful. Hate it. Just a melting pot of nightmares.
In LA?
There was 2 main people that were just made it awful. But it's whatever. Anyways, it's just that I think the first person I want to really move in with, like, would be a guy. And of course, the number one guy is you, because you're my best friend.
Fair.
I will, like, try to work on myself with keeping my room clean. My dishes I'm pretty good at. I don't really have dishes anymore.
Well, I mean, if we move in, yes, you would probably have.
I don't know, but I eat out a lot, and also I'll probably meal prep as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With a girl, I think it's just a lot. I think it's a different vibe. A different
ecosystem.
That's the word I was looking for. It's a different ecosystem, and it's just a lot to do right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like, moving in with you, I feel like it would be a lot better for me.
Uh-huh.
Because you know how to tell them to me straight and everything, and we don't get in fights ever.
Yeah, I feel like
I would be real quick. I would be so good at being gay. I would be so good. Nothing to you, man. All right, you're fucking ugly as hell. And kidding, bro. I would be such a great gay partner. The thing is, men communicate so well.
Yes, I agree.
You know what I mean?
And that's what I was going to go with. I feel like you and I communicate very well. Where, like, I remember, like, back in middle school, high school, if we didn't want to hang out with each other, we're like, hey, you want to hang out? You'd be like, no. I'm like, all right, cool. Or, like, same thing.
Easy.
You with me.
Easy as fuck.
I wouldn't get hurt. I wouldn't have been like, oh, come on, like, why? Or anything like that. I'd just be like,
Yeah, you wouldn't get butthurt or anything.
yeah, I'd be like, all right, cool. You don't want to hang out. That's fine.
With any girl, it would be something.
Yeah.
It would be something. You know this. I know this.
Yeah,
like
100%.
it would just be like, even if it's like, it depends on the girl, of course. But in some degree, it would be something.
Yep.
Like, hey, why don't you want to hang out with me? Hey, like now she's like a little bit.
You don't
overthinking.
care about me. You don't
care
love
about me. Exactly. And if I don't want to hang out with you, I'll tell you straight up, and you'll be like, okay, that's fine. And if you do the same with me, I'll be like, okay, that's fine. Like, it's just, I could be such a great gay partner. We could be so good together, man. But we're not gay.
I was like, all right, man. I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
You know what I'm trying to tell you.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. Now, I think my situation is a little bit different because I've been in a relationship way longer.
You have?
So, like, yes,
100%
next step technically could be, you know, marriage and proposing and all that.
Yep.
But I think one of the biggest things that I want to experience before that is living with her. Right?
Yeah.
Because, quite honestly, she can be way different living together than what I know her as.
The thing is, like, especially that living together is a whole different ball game.
You have to learn who cleans the dishes, who does this, you know.
Who takes out the trash, who cleans up after themselves, who needs to clean up after the other person. Or if you both clean up after the other person, you're fine. But who does this? Yeah, exactly.
You have to learn a lot more about each other. And second thing is, can you handle living with her or, you know, with other people, with
I have a
him?
question.
Hold on.
Yep.
With learning all this, can you handle that? You know, are you going to get bored? And one of the biggest things I learned from a teacher back in high school was he was telling the class, he was like, yeah, I get home, my wife gets home, and we just kind of do our own thing for a little bit, and then we unite to do whatever we want to do the rest of the day. And I think that's very helpful in my, you know, and that's something I want to keep to myself. Because, like, what he told me was, like, yeah, just, you know, get a beer, you know, kind of, like, de-stress myself first and prepare myself to, you know, tell her about my day, tell her about all that. Yeah, I've been drinking. You haven't been drinking because you kept talking.
Just wanted to talk. Just wanted to see, man.
So I think the next step for my relationship is that, moving in together, because then I will learn how she is. She'll learn how I am, and setting those rules, and then eventually, hopefully, you know, proposing and all that.
Yep.
But yeah, you had a question. You fucking forgot it.
I fucking forgot it, man.
Fuck, dude. You and your ADHD.
I know.
We were doing homework. Listen to this, people.
Okay, hang on.
We were doing
While
homework.
you tell this, I'm gonna try and think about my question.
We were doing homework, and I was editing short clips for Instagram. By the way, if you don't follow us on Instagram, it's PabloTalks, Pablo.talks, link below. Please subscribe or please follow. Anyways, and he just kept singing because he's a theater boy. He likes to sing, and then he just tries to be on his phone. I'm like, dude, do your fucking homework. Get this done so we can either play, we can record, we can do something else. He's like, yeah, hold on. Watches a little bit longer. All right. And then just like every other question, he would do that.
I lost it.
All right, that's
What
fine.
were you talking about when I said that? Do you
I don't
remember? I don't remember. Shit.
I don't know. We were talking about moving in. Oh, it was before I was talking about my teacher on what he told us. I don't know if that helps because I don't remember what I was talking
Teacher about what he teaches?
about what he told us about his marriage.
Living arrangement.
Yeah. But yeah, I think my situation is a little bit different than what you think. I think yes, if we were to move in, like you and I, and like, you know, be roommates, boundaries would be set, but you would respect that. And whatever
100%.
you set, I respect that.
Yeah.
Shit.
I can't remember. But it doesn't matter because it's at the end of the podcast right now. Unfortunately, I do need to do my homework.
Hold on. Before you cut it short,
Oh,
I have one question and I kept thinking about it I wanted to ask.
say it.
If you had, this is how we're going to end it. If you had to learn one skill that you don't know,
Reading people.
let me finish my fucking question.
Just reading people.
All right, let me ask again.
Go ahead.
For the short.
Go ahead.
If you had to learn one skill that you don't know, that, you know, like you just want to learn, what would it be?
Reading people.
Why?
Because once you get to read people, you can determine what they're going to say before they say it.
Yeah.
And you can also determine what the outcome of the conversation will be.
Yeah.
You can do this in business meetings. You can do it in poker games. You can do it in any form or fashion. And once you learn to read people, read their emotions, read their body language, read their body language and everything, you will be a titan in whatever industry you become.
Interesting.
You will either, if someone you know is uninterested in what you have to sell, no matter what it is, you don't waste any more time with them trying to sell them that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And once you try and get the hook in when you're trying to sell them something else, like, hey, this guy seems a little interested. How about this guy seems like he's this kind of guy, so I would talk about this in this way. Mm-hmm. It's just a thing of how to read people and how to, it sounds bad, but manipulate them to buy your product or buy what you're selling, pick up what you're putting down. That's really it.
I agree.
What do you think?
No, that's actually a really good answer. And I didn't think you were going to reply with such a thing like that. And I think
I'm full of surprises.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that is a good answer. Now, I wouldn't have the same answer because I'm already pretty good at that just because of my past job. And, you know, I worked retail and I learned how to read people. I learned how to read customers. Mm-hmm. And I knew how to manipulate them. You can say, like, it sounds bad. I understand. It sounds bad. But I learned how to do that to buy what I was selling.
The thing is, here, real quick. Could you come here?
No. I don't think we have.
Should I?
I don't care.
Okay. So we were kind of the same job in the same company. He left. I'm still there.
Yes.
Now,
God, you were such a shitty employee. Anyways, continue.
Fuck you. So, yes, he was my boss, but he left, and now he's about to...
Better things.
Exactly. So, I don't think that manipulating is the right word. I think it's better than...
It's selling.
It's guiding.
Yeah, it's guiding. It's selling. You're selling.
Because the thing is, me and you have the same job. The consumer, when we get people in the door and everything, they don't know what they're buying. They're just like, hey, we're looking for this. We're looking for that. We're looking for this. Do you have any recommendations? Like, unless they've done thorough research and they're kind of the grab and go customers that they want to just pick off the shelves and
I just want this.
Check out. They need someone with expertise. And at that point, it's not really manipulating. It's more of guiding. If it's more of guiding them, say, hey, this is the baseline. This is what, based on what you said to me and what your needs are, this is what you need. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree. And I think most of you guys can agree as well. You guys that work retail, that work in selling, whatever it is, clothing, whatever it is, really retail in general, that's selling, that's what you're doing. I think you guys can agree on it because in any job you learn about X product and you have to sell it. You have to upsell. That's really what selling is.
It really is.
But you're not upselling. I mean, at least a good salesperson, I want to say, in my expertise, is you're not upselling to upsell. You're upselling to benefit that customer.
To benefit the customer, exactly.
Yeah, and that's good. But, I forgot where I was going to go with that.
No, it's like, I got you. It's basically like, let's say like this. I'm looking at this laptop right here, right? If I were to sell this laptop, this is a great laptop, right? It's a MacBook Pro, 2018, 2019?
2017.
27. Oh, wow.
No, when we graduate.
Doesn't matter. Anyways, 2019. Yep. I say this is a great laptop. However, the price tag on this is about $1,500. There's laptops out there for about a couple hundred.
Yeah. So what's the difference? How are you going to sell them?
How are you going to sell them on that?
Yep.
You have to let them know, hey, if you're doing basic stuff, this is the price range you're kind of looking at because of the quality of product that you're going to see, right? You don't really like bullshit them, right? You don't really do that. You just kind of let them know if you're willing, if you're doing these kind of tasks, this is what computer you're going to have to invest in. And the more product that you're going to get, the higher value products, the more you're going to get out of it. Especially in these kind of products, you're going to get more out of it than you originally hoped for.
I agree.
That's the only thing. It's for most things as well.
You want to know my answer to that question?
What?
If I would want to learn a skill that I don't know, we took 7 minutes of you answering.
So sorry.
No, that's fine. Not a problem. My skill, very, very minimal to what you said. I would want to learn how to play an instrument. Honestly, to be honest, a guitar would be my main one. Piano would probably be second one.
I can teach you the basics of a guitar.
I know a basic of a guitar, but I would want to learn it well, pretty well.
Do you have a guitar at your house?
I do not. I mean, no one plays it. But I would really want to learn a guitar. I don't know why. I just find that interesting, and I like that. I like music. And I feel like now, this is the deeper part of my answer. I feel like with music, it can unite people.
We do want to wrap this up soon.
Yeah, no.
But I will say with guitar especially, you need to first learn, because I did take guitar lessons in middle school and everything, and I was actually one of the top students in that.
Yeah, I remember that.
What it is basically you have to know the basics, and then it's not the talent, it's just the practice. Honestly, it's mainly with everything. You have to learn the basics, figure out what's going to be out there, and then if you want to learn a song, you know how to play the song. You will know how to play it. It's just it'll be either fast, difficult to play, yada yada yada. You just need to practice it.
No, I agree. And with anything, you have to practice. I think my deeper meaning into it, I think music just unites everyone. Makes everyone happy. And as you know, I like Bad Bunny. I've gone to his concerts and all that. And I've seen within the Latin community how he has united people a lot within, his music. And I think, other artists do that. I've went to the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert too, and they united everyone. And I want to do that. I remember once I bought, I forgot what they're called, the small little guitars.
Ukulele?
Yeah, ukulele. And I remember I was learning how to play it and all that. And at one point, everyone at my house was just listening to that. I was in my room. My sister was in her room. My parents were in her room. I was just playing that, and I was learning on it. And I was just just trying to learn. It was the biggest thing, and it got so soothing. Everyone kind of just it's weird, but their souls kind of just united, right? And they got tired. They got mellowed out and everything. It's kind of like nothing mattered at that point. And I felt that too because I'm playing it. I'm just focusing on this. All my stressors, anything that was going wrong in my life just kind of went away. And I think that stuck to me is everyone's reaction after I stopped and everything. We had to go somewhere. I think it was Christmas time. And it was yeah, that was honestly good. I was mellowed out. I was enjoying it. Right? And I think that's why I want to learn because I think that's kind of what the world needs. But anyways,
I think we're good.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that? I know it was kind of hectic. We were kind of lit, as one can say.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, we're good. We're
Just
good.
making sure because I didn't.
Last episode on the Packy Challenge. I'm sorry for some reason our mics cut out. It was a really good video. I mean, we got more traction than what we normally get.
It did.
But besides that, guys, please subscribe, comment. We do really appreciate that. We love the engagement and all the questions and everything. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of his heart, we enjoy doing this. So please and subscribe.
Thank you guys. You have a good one. Okay.